Hey, what is up, my friends? Welcome back to Day Trade Diary. Today is Monday, the 4th of May 2026. I haven't been updating since Thursday. So it's been Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days since my last update due to the weekend and also the Labor Day holiday here. So yeah, this is my update for the past 4 days, days 63 to 66, since we started documenting our day trading journey. For Oanda, we're at 14,924 with 69% exposure. And for Binance Bitcoin, we're at 10,310 with just a 3% exposure. So this is what happens when the market goes straight up in terms of Bitcoin. But we will not force it and we will not increase our exposure and wait patiently for the dip, which I'm certain is to come. Due to Bitcoin still being in a bear market, I do not believe that it will continue going up from here in any sort of meaningful way. Total net asset value is 25,234, and that equates to a 7.24% return in the past 66 calendar days. This includes weekends and holidays, bank holidays, public holidays. That is a 1,704 US dollar gain. This is what our net asset value chart looks like as of today, as of right now. So you can see it's pretty much stable or in a tight range here, our net asset value. What could make it go up is if silver, which is our the asset with the biggest exposure, most of this 69% is from silver. If it pops up, then our net asset value will increase. If Bitcoin dips and then our exposure increases, meaning that we're buying the dip, then our net asset value chart will, of course, go down. But we do need these drawdowns to happen so that we can load up again and fill up our grid or our ladder. Okay, so let's get straight into it. For Bitcoin, it was a busy few days. So our last update was somewhere around the let me just check the date. It was on the 30th, around here. So since then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we had one buy order that was closed around the 80,200. I don't know why Binance doesn't show if you hit these take profits and these limit orders if they are set very long ago. So there was a sell order at 80,200, but it doesn't appear here in the mobile app, and it doesn't appear in the desktop app as well. But it definitely sold, because you can see right here it sold 80,200. Sold 641 USD worth of Bitcoin. But if you look at the chart, it doesn't show 80,200 any sort of sell order or take profit. So that's just strange. Whereas in the other newer orders that were hit, they were clearly marked that these orders were closed and take profit was hit. But anyway, yeah, we had 6 take profits in Bitcoin. So it's quite a busy activity. Let's look at the chart. We have no more sell orders in place. This 3% exposure, I'm just going to leave it. This is my final exposure for Bitcoin, and I'm not going to close it out to have zero. So let's just leave it for here, and then we are waiting for the dip. I've set some buy orders on the way down here. You can see I'm not going to set it too close because I think a dip is coming. So we're going to set it here, and then hope a big candle spikes down and all of this gets hit in one fell swoop. So let's continue to monitor that. For silver, we had one take profit for this particular trade here at open at 73, around 73.50. So it hit and then it took profit somewhere around the 75.50 range for $20, I believe. There you go. So it hit at 75.50, and then the trade was open some time ago, 75.50. So yeah, somewhere around here it hit, and it was this for this trade. I've of course since then I've reopened the buy order at this 10 units, but over the weekend this particular trade opened at 73.50 ish. The take profit got hit. Yeah, so that was the only CFD that was hit. Everything else is no activity. So let's go through some of these open trades. So for T-bonds, US T-bonds, these are the 30-year government bonds from the USA. We have one open trade currently. China A50, we have some open trades, but they are way below the current price. Crude oil seems to be trending really strongly again. We have some buy orders, but way below the current price at $80. Currently is at $114. Copper seems to be dipping, so I'm optimistic that this will get hit. The consensus is that commodities will enter a bull market strongly in the rest of 2026. But to be fair, I've yet to see this in the price action. Copper and silver, they are pretty weak. But the consensus seems to be that liquidity in this liquidity cycle and this business cycle, once risk assets like tech stocks have peaked, then it should be commodities' turn to run. So yeah, we'll continue monitoring that. S&P 500 is just going record high after record high. So yeah, nothing much to say about that except that it's crazy. Silver we have seen. And lastly, we are looking at gold. Gold as well seems to be trending down. So commodities seems to be going down, and stocks and tech stocks seems to be going up. So when will this bubble pop? We don't know. Bubbles can go on much longer than you think, but eventually, once the complacency sets in and people think that this is the new normal, stocks go on forever, then stocks will correct in a meaningful way. But yeah, we'll continue to see what happens, and take action appropriately. Okay, that was my update for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care now. Bye bye.